Track 11, change the sentences so they have the same meaning. This one, I'd been, again, arranging these pieces for the string trio to play with a backing track. This time I was working on a track that I really do quite like, Bruno Mars, That's What I Like. Super, super decadent, and just really hedonistic, just the epitome of all that, an absolute celebration of all of that. Just it's irresistible, and it has these. And I was working out the chords in the track to do this arrangement, and then afterwards, and it's a real party track. And then later on, this happens so often as a composer, you sit down at the piano to try something out, and what comes up is the thing you were just listening to, and it was these chords from this Bruno Mars track, but I just flipped them kind of as the complete opposite of that, of what the noisiness and party vibe of that track, and just set them for wind quintet, just to play staccato wind chords. Very, 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 very simple. It connects to the previous track. So the previous track is just sort of these scrapes, a non-pitched sound, and then you've got this sudden switch to this pitched sound, but you still have that slow, rhythmic, very chilled, kind of almost meditative kind of vibe. And it's, again, this one's one that's sort of fulfilled. I've had a lifelong dream to really, it has been a lifelong dream to write a piece that is just chords. I've always had this thought that I'd love to write a piece that's just chords. And whenever I've tried to do it, I've always got distracted, and it's got ended up being decorated with other stuff and whatever. And this is I've finally written one piece that is just chords. It really is just chords. Yeah, and then I gave this to a wind quintet in the UK, and I just asked them to just play it. If you could possibly just find 20 minutes to just play this, just record it. However, the quality is what it is, and they were recording it in a church, and I think they sent me one take, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry about the birds. There's bird song outside," and I said, "No, don't worry about the bird song. That's great." Blah blah blah. And then I don't know if they've heard it yet, because I left at the end of it. There's this amazing moment at the end of it. Someone says, quite quietly but noticeably, says, "Nailed it." And I left that in, and until they hear it, I haven't had a response. That hasn't been picked up yet, so I'll have to see if whoever said that actually hears it, because they'll get quite surprised when they do hear it. Change the sentences so they have the same meaning. This is simple. This is a simple one. It's teaching English as a foreign language. We call it TEFL exercise. And it's a lazily worded question, because I can't remember what it was they were asking the student to do, but it's just not properly thought through, this question. You don't change. It's not a practical life. It doesn't, when you're trying to teach English as a foreign language, or trying to teach a foreign language, trying to learn a foreign language, you want to engage with some sort of practical use you can give someone for something. You're always trying to mimic some sort of real life experience where you might use language, and this is not that. It's abstract, it's weird, it doesn't make sense.